point. Why are we giving away this land and then renting back one part of it?
We're not giving it away. We're not giving it away because it was never ours.
Oh, come on, Barry. Come on,
It was ours since 1814. Before that, it was briefly French from 1793.
And it got its independence in 68.
Then
Give
it
Jane a
was
chance to speak now.
uninhabited. We administrated the Chagos Islands from Mauritius, but they were not the same country. They were very separate. The Chagossians now, who we do owe a bit of a sort of apology to for, displacing them. They want to be British. They're very proudly British. And yesterday we heard Misli Mandarin on GB News speak with such passion. He's a Chagossian and a very proud Brit. And I've been lucky enough to go to the Falkland Islands and see that pride that our British Overseas Territories has. And I wish our Prime Minister had a hint of that pride.
Tempers flared on live TV as a guest absolutely tore into a Labour MP, accusing him of cowardice, betrayal, and political doublespeak over one of Britain's most shameful foreign policy disasters. The topic? The controversial handling of the Chagos Islands. Buckle up, because this is the confrontation that left viewers stunned that it happened during a primetime panel discussion on Britain's overseas territories. A well-informed guest, clearly fed up with political platitudes, unleashed on the Labour MP sitting across from him, "Why are we giving away land?" and then turning around and renting it back. The guest fired. "Do you even understand the history of the Chagos Islands? Or are you just towing the party line?" The MP, visibly rattled, struggled to compose a response, but it didn't stop there. The guest doubled down, calling the MP a coward for refusing to stand up for the rights of displaced islanders and for turning a blind eye to decades of injustice. So, what's the actual issue here? It centers around the Chagos Archipelago, a group of islands in the Indian Ocean. The UK forcibly removed the Chagossian people in the 1960s and 70s to make way for a US military base. Decades later, they still haven't been allowed to return. Now, there's mounting pressure for Britain to return the islands to Mauritius. But here's the kicker. Instead of resolving the situation, politicians are proposing to hand the land over and then lease part of it back. And to many, that smells like a political disaster in the making. The MP tried to spin the usual party line. "We're working with our allies, it's complicated, national security concerns." But the guest wasn't having it. You weren't elected to make excuses. You were elected to stand up for justice. The people of Chagos deserve more than diplomatic gymnastics. The audience applauded. Social media lit up. And the MP, left looking stunned and speechless. This isn't just a moral issue, it's a geopolitical one. The US wants to keep its military base. The UK doesn't want to appear weak. But caught in the middle, thousands of displaced Chagossians and a growing number of citizens demanding accountability. Even the UN ruled that Britain's control over the islands is illegal. And yet, politicians, including those in Labour, continue to dance around the issue. The segment went viral. Viewers hailed the guest as a hero of common sense, while blasting the MP as a spineless puppet. Memes flooded the internet. And in Labour's own circles, rumblings of discontent are growing louder. Finally, someone said what we've all been thinking. Our leaders don't represent us, they represent deals made in back rooms. This fiery exchange has reignited a long-dormant debate. Will the UK government finally reckon with its colonial past? Will Labour MPs take a stand, or continue to dodge hard questions? With pressure building at home and abroad, this issue isn't going away. The Chagossians are demanding justice. The public is watching. And for one Labour MP, the damage may already be done. Now we want to hear from you. Was the guest right to call out the MP? Is this land handover a betrayal, or a necessary move? And should displaced Chagossians finally get their home back? Hit like if you support justice for Chagos. Subscribe for more raw political moments and breakdowns. And tap that bell, because we're not done yet. Until next time, stay bold, stay informed, and stay loud.
Like this video and subscribe my channel for latest political updates.